Good morning, ma'am. I, Sagar Singh Rawat, with my co-teammates Pradeep Singh Jadon, Chetan Khadge, and Jogendra Lodi. We are going to present a topic on the subject operation research. So let us start about the topic. So our topic is graphical method and duality. Next. Now let us see what is graphical method. Graphical method or geometric method, it can be seen that allows solving the simple linear problems. Now, what is the simple linear problems? These are the two variables problems or three variable problems. Maximum three variables problem can be solved with graphical method. So in graphical method, we are solving two variables and three variables. Now, next slide. Now, graphical solution of LP models. Here, graphical solution is limited to linear programming models containing only two decision variables. It can be used with three variables, but only with great difficulty. Yeah, there should be some difficulties while solving three variables. Like if we take X variable, Y variable, and Z variable and solving and plotting them in the graph is very difficult task. And finding that solution is also difficult. Graphical methods provide visualization of how a solution for a linear programming problem is obtained. Now, the how we have to solve the problem, we have to visualize that. In graphical method, it is easy to visualize. Graphical method can be classified under two categories. First one is ISO profit cost line method, and second one is extreme point evaluation method. Now, the next slide will be continued by Chetan Khadge.
A very good morning, ma'am. I am Chetan Khadge, and today I am going to explain the step for graphical methods. So the first step is formulate the problem. Basically, we formulate the problem for making objectives and for constraint functions. We have already understood the mathematical formula of an LP problem in previous section. So basically, it is basically the object to formulate the problem. It is the primary object of graphical method. After that, all the process taken place. Second step is frame the graph. In this, we take one variable on horizontal and other on vertical axis. It means there will be only one variable on horizontal line and all the other variables will be from vertical axis, so that we can frame the graph to find out the feasible solution. Next step is to plot the constraints. It means in equality to be as equality. Give arbitrary value to variables and plot the point on graph. It means we can plot the constraint on the we can say on variables and plot a graph on the page, so that we can analyze the whole situation of the problem to find out the feasible and very effective solution for that problem. The next step is to plot the graph. One variable on horizontal and other will be on vertical axis. Basically, it is the process which is taken after the plot of constraints, because first of all we have to frame the graph, and after that we can plot that graph in a systematic manner, so that we can understand the feasible solution what we can have. And yes, we should work on that. It may be very effective for find out the feasible solution. Next one is outline the solution area which satisfy the constraints. It is basically the area we have to find out a outline for the solution area, so that we can satisfy that constraint. And next step is circle potential solution points, the intersection points of all constraints. Basically, it is the place where the all the points are intersect with each other. This is called as circle potential. it becomes like a circle and it looks like a circle. So we should have focus on it to find out the feasible solution. And the last one is substitute and find out optimized solution. And after the whole process, if we find that solution is not satisfied for us and it does not satisfy to us, so we can find out another substitute and other optimum solution, so that we can find the answer according to us, which would be suitable for us. Now, this is the duality theory. Every LP problem called the primal has associated with another problem called the dual. The dual problem is an LP defined directly and systematically from the original or primal LP model. The optimal solution of one problem yields the optimal solution to the other. Duality is the calculations for the problems whose number of variables is very large. Now it is all about the steps of the graphical methods and duality theory. I hope you understand this concept. I tried my level best. The next slide will be further concluded by Jogendra Lori.
Uh, Thank you, Chetan. This is Jogan Lodi. This is Jogan Lodi. Next slide conclude by me. Rules for converting primal to dual. First, if the primal is maximized, the dual in the minimize. If second one, if the primal is to minimize, the dual is to maximize. Third one is for every concentrant is the primal, there is a dual variable. Last one is for variable is the primal, there is a concentrant in the dual. Next slide. And primal relationship, there is the primal the number of concentrant in the primal problem is equal to the number of dual variable and vice versa. Second one is that if the primal problem is maximization problem, then the dual problem is minimization problem. Then if the primal problem has greater than or equal to the type concentrant, then the dual problem has less than or equal to type concentrant. Then the profit of coefficient of the primal problem appear on the right hand side of the dual problem. Last one is point is the row in the primal becomes column in the dual and vice versa. Thank you. Next slide continued by Pradeep.
Thank you, Jogen. Now it's Pradeep Singh Jalon, and I'm going to explain you the dual simplex method introduction. So, dual simplex method. What dual simplex method is? Suppose a basic solution satisfy the optimality condition, but not feasible, then we apply dual simplex method. In regular simplex method, we start with basic feasible solution, but which is not optimal, and move towards optimally, always retaining feasibility. In other, the dual simplex method, the exact opposite occurs. We start with optimal solution, which is not feasible, and the move towards feasibility, always retaining optimally condition the algorithm and once, and we obtain feasibility. Next slide, please. So what dual simplex method is? To start dual simplex method, the following two conditions are to be met, which we can see. The objective must satisfy the optimality condition of regular simplex method. That is the first condition to start dual simplex method. And the second is all the constraint must be of type which is should be less is which I mean to say which should be in higher than sign, which refers to it should be more than type. Thank you. I hope you will like our presentation. Thank you, ma'am.